Ah, Halloween. Everyone thinks I spend the night lurking in the shadows, but honestly, all anyone cares about is eating sweets. I mean, I'm a cultured guy. I play the cello. I read poetry. But they're like, "Hello, Vincent, show us your fangs."
This place definitely has a charm to it. So, Halloween must be a big deal for you every year. Do you ever get tired of it?
You know, all year people avoid my house like the plague. But on Halloween, suddenly they're all knocking at my door, begging for treats.
So, Sabrina, do you get excited for Halloween?
Look, I spend 364 days hanging out in the dark, minding my own business, and then Halloween rolls around and suddenly everyone acts like I'm some novelty. Well, I'm not buggy. I've been here the whole time. And believe me, one day you'll be joining me.
Well, what would make it better?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe let me stretch my bones a little. But no, I'm cursed, they say, thanks to some wicked witch who didn't appreciate my humour. So now I get one night a year to live it up.
So, Vincent, what's the biggest misconception people have about vampires like you?
Where do I start? People think we're all lurking in dark corners and brooding. I mean, I tried brooding once, gave me terrible leg pain. I'm just a regular guy who happens to be nocturnal. Is that so hard to believe?
Be honest, Morticia. Do you ever get tired of Halloween every year?
Halloween? It's my bread and butter, darling. All year long, people think that I'm just some old woman with quirky decor. But tonight, I'm the main event. These fools don't know what's coming.
Do you like haunting people?
People think haunting is a glamorous job, but really, it's like being a prisoner. I float through these walls every night. Same dusty corridors, same creaky floors, but I'm practically invisible and nobody appreciates it.
So, you'll be wearing that as your costume?
Costume? Please. This is 100% authentic. Custom-tailored sorcery. People stroll in and say, "Oh, cute costume." And I'm like, "Sweetheart, this isn't off the rack. This is the real deal." In any case, you didn't know. I'm the only witch in town.
So, Vincent, do you go trick-or-treating on Halloween?
Not when I can't step outside without getting garlic waved at me. Everyone thinks it's funny to hand me a garlic clove like it's extra protection. Don't people understand? But I have a garlic allergy. People should be more tolerant these days.
Do you enjoy Halloween?
It's my one night to scare people, for real. But these days, everyone's on their phone. Last year, I drifted through a group of teenagers, but all they said was it felt like someone walking over their grave. They weren't even dead, so how did they know? Do you know how hard it is to haunt kids who are constantly on their phone?
Why do people call you Frank?
So everyone thinks I'm Frankenstein, right? Wrong! He's Frankenstein. I'm just the guy he stitched together. But try explaining out to people when they call me the monster. I'm just Frankenstein's improvement project.
And what's your opinion about Halloween?
Sure, it's harmless fun, but I've been around a lot longer before Halloween even existed. People dressing up as mummies, adorable. They get the wrappings all wrong. Mummifications and ancient art, you know.
So, it doesn't bother you?
Bother me? I'm just catching up on what's called rest in peace. Kids running around shouting, "Boo!" I've heard scarier noises in this tomb. Let them have their fun. I'll still be here.
So, do you ever feel a bit different? I mean, you're not quite like everyone else.
Yeah. I mean, I might have been stitched up and that back to life, but I'm more than the sum of my parts. Just 'cause I'm made out of bits and pieces doesn't mean I can't have a little soul, right?
Do you ever miss daylight?
Miss it? I barely remember it. But I tell you, the worst part is everyone assumes that I'm allergic to everything. Garlic, sure, but holy water, mirrors, wooden stakes. No one ever just hands me a latte without checking it's vampire friendly.